Don't let fear get in the way of progress, ever. There's lots of things in life that we don't like to do, but we have to do. So just don't let fear stop you from doing it. I got nervous when I went in for an interview with my job. I was like, tried to say, oh, I'm not going to get this, but guess what? I did. It was something kind of crazy. I was told I got hired because I had a pen on me. Because most people don't come prepared with a pen. They're kind of like, I used to have pens on me. But, so I'm here to talk about, there's other things in life. There's so many things I wish I could take back, but they are what made me who I am today. It's not always easy. I remember when I was much bigger, and people used to never hold the door open, they're not kind. But, I was a meaner person, too, back then. I was, like, grumpy all the time, scowling. Now it's like, more positive. Yep, I'm still a big girl, but I'm more positive. You can't let fear get in the way of anything. You go to the doctors, you gotta tell them, hey, this is what I'm feeling. I'm not feeling what you think I'm feeling. I'm feeling what I'm feeling because it's my body, my choice type thing. But not just that, it's just so many things. I'm not that perfect person out here. I will never pretend to be perfect. Perfection doesn't come. I guess there's some people out here that think they're perfect, but they're not all perfect. So I try to just keep going. Just like the Churlos, keep going. Life is just so short, and you don't realize it until you get something like cancer or something like that. And you gotta survive it. You don't have to survive it. I mean, there's the option of you choosing not to and just giving up on life. But where does that get you? Nowhere. So you gotta just keep going. Sometimes life isn't always what you want it to do. Fear stops us from everything. A lot of things. I have like 5 inches of snow. I have to go to driving. I don't have snow tires on, but I'm going to still go slow and steady, Gotta go to my doctor's appointment so I can go back to work. If I miss my doctor's appointment, I can't go to work. So guess what? I'm going to get there. I'm going to take me a little walk before I get there. There's a little walk around the park around. Hi, how are you? There's just so many things in life. Setbacks happen in life. Financial setbacks, physical setbacks, mental setbacks. But if you just stay down and don't get back up, where's it going to get us? I mean, is someone just going to be standing there with a magic fairy and have some fairy dust for us to wand and wipe it all away? Nope, I don't think so. You just have to keep going. Consistency is everything. If you don't like my videos, there's always this thing you could go scroll past it. It's all the negative things can just go. Thank you. Muscles from exercising. Yeah, they still got some fat. I don't gotta lose some, but I just want answers anymore. Answers from medical staff. Change my diet, change everything I do, and my lifestyle, eating habits. Gave up soda, gave up energy drinks, gave up all the crap. And I still have health problems, so sometimes you just can't feel like you can't win, but that doesn't mean I'm giving up. I'm going to keep going. I've been on the other end of that where I had lung cancer. I got it removed. There's always that chance you can keep going. Lung cancer was removed in 2004. I'm still here. 2025. Thank you for the gift. Appreciate that. So, when you feel like giving up and stuff, don't. It's not worth it. I mean, someone's out there that really cares about you. You just don't know. Maybe you haven't seen it. Or, that's why I try to preach kindness. You gotta be kind to people. Not everybody has the best of everything. I live in a one-bedroom apartment. I still manage to exercise at home. Can't afford a gym. I'm made lots of mistakes in my life, but my children are never a mistake for me. Drink fluids, drink water. I drink hot tea. Really just don't put too many chemicals in my body, and you still can get sick. I mean, I think it's in our food nowadays in the United States. I think they're doing something to us. Power's in the ball of my foot. Maybe. You have to have faith in yourself. Not just faith in your higher power. You need faith in yourself, too. You gotta keep going. Nothing's ever gonna be free, and someone says, oh, this is free. No, it's not. There's a catch. The only thing that might be free is kindness. You could be free. Kindness is free. Nature is free. You just gotta get out there and enjoy life. It might not be everything I want it to be outside today. Look, it's snowing outside. It's crappy out. You probably can eat. There you go. See? It's crappy out there. But I'm still gonna go for a walk in it because you know what? I might see a critter. I might see a fox. I might see a deer. I might see something that, makes me say, hey, I'm happy to see that. I've been out of work 2 weeks. I am so bored. Exercise is the only thing that keeps my sanity. I'll keep going because I know I want to get back to work. There are going to be days at work I wish I was here at home. But you know what? Life is just precious. I don't know how else to say it. It's just a wonderful thing. I got my little dog and cats and kids, and my parents are wonderful to me. Not everybody has a great family support system, and sometimes I didn't, because I was like head in the dirt and not want to see things. Sometimes we're hard-headed. We don't want to see what's right there in front of us. We think everyone else is the ones that are, they got it together. No one has it all together. No one has all the answers. Maybe my higher power does. My higher power, I believe in God, but no, whatever you believe in, that's fine. I respect all religions. You can believe in politics if you want, but when it really comes down to it, it's we're the ones that have to go out there and make the dough that pays our bills and keeps things going. Just like snowplow drivers are out there plowing the snow. They're away from their families. They're putting their lives in danger just as much as a nurse and a policeman. Not the same type of danger, but, have you ever seen some of these people drive? We won't go there. Sometimes it's not always about how confident you are in yourself. You gotta be confident in others, too. You gotta raise your children to be members of the community, this society. Society's not always gonna be easy. Sometimes there's too many times that the society's gonna be like, who's that? You just gotta be there. You gotta show up. Show up. Don't let fear get in the way. Show up. Fear is just like doubt. It's negative. Go with the positive. I don't know I say that like that. And there's days I cry. I'm going to tell you, so I was sitting in the hospital and I had to have help going to the bathroom to get back and forth from the bathroom to the bed. I could at least walk there, so it was that. But that nurse left me, one of the nurse's aides left me there for over 20 minutes. I was crying. I'm like, crying because I was like, how did I get here? How did I get this far down in my life that I'm waiting on somebody and I'm crying because of it? I got up and carefully took myself back to my bed. And I got in trouble for that. I'm like, oh, I don't care. You can just be mad because waiting on others is really hard sometimes. Should I have sat there longer? Probably. Should have been crying? Probably not. But sometimes our emotions get the best of us and we just cry because, or we scream. You go outside and just scream, let it out. I suggest you don't do that in the city or something, scare people, but, go in your bathroom, just let out a good scream, or scream into your pillow, whatever makes you, But just keep going. Sometimes you just don't know what that other person's going through. You got to keep going to you. Sorry, someone's apparently sending me a message. But keep going. Life is really, really just too short. I mean, you think you're going to live forever. We're not. I'm 54. I'll be 54 in what? Today's the 2nd? I'll be 54 in 13 days. So, yeah. Life gets to you. Gets back to you. I mean, people are like, oh, you're good. You're doing it. You do everything right. I can still do things right and still have problems go wrong. I made certain wrong choices in the past and hereditary stuff. You can't change hereditary. It's coming. It's coming at you whether you want it to or not. I mean, I have relatives that have fatty liver. Hereditary stuff. It's something that it was passed down from generation to generation. So something you just can't get past it. This machine here can be used as a tabletop too. I just have a small apartment, but I use it this way because this one is coming off. It's not really not a big deal to me. Just pull it on. But some people use these for carpal tunnel. I've heard this before. It can be used for both. I use it for the exercising. You have to have an exercise mat underneath it if you're going to use it on the floor. Otherwise, you'll be chasing across the room, and it's not exactly the best feeling. So, that I got from Walmart. I'm sure there's a lot more newer versions of that since they came out. Thigh Master. If you watch some of my other videos, you can use this on your arms too. But if you use a Thigh Master above your knees and below your knees, it's really good for building the muscles around your knees, especially if you have arthritis in your knees. If you've seen my other videos, I already did this a lot today, so I did go live earlier too. Earlier was more about exercise, or this one, more like a motivation type thing. If I can motivate one person or just help one person get through a rough time, that would make my day, actually. I really don't want to see anybody die. Suicide or just giving up on life and just letting things come by them. I'd rather, if I can walk you through something and keep you from doing bad things to yourself, that makes me more happy. I hate to see people go through depression alone. I've been there. I've been depressed. You think being home is really like the easiest thing when you're used to working all the time. It's not. It's kind of hard. It's going to be harder when I don't want to see my stand up and watch my other exercises. I do stand up, but hey, it's cool. Can't stand up on this exercise bike or break. That was going out to Johnny Huerta, I guess. I don't know. I may have pronounced that wrong. Apparently I got a package. My dog's yelling at the postman. Delivering the packages. That means my new boots came, yay. Won't be having a paycheck for a couple of weeks, so that's not so cool. Hush. Cállate tu boca. Cállate. Did we get a package? Did we get a package? Tomorrow I'll be back on my regular schedule because I'll be going back to work. Yay. So you'll have to get up earlier with me. I don't want to go Planet Fitness, but thank you. I'd rather exercise at home. It's not practical. I don't live in town. I live out in the country. And I like to exercise before I go to work normally. But right now, obviously I've been out of work because I just got out of the hospital. So, And Planet Fitness has catches, and you have to go during their hours and stuff like that. Doesn't really work for me. Maybe if you live in a major city and stuff, or a bigger city, that works for some people. It just isn't me. Plus, I can't do videos there. But I've been doing this at home for 5 years, so I think I'm okay. I mean, I started out in the gym. I actually started at home. Then went into the gym and for a while. I just not as comfortable in the gym. And I went during COVID in the gym, so when they opened back up, so I had to wear a mask, and that wasn't exactly fun. And the gym I went to cost a little bit more, but you didn't have any heat in the wintertime, didn't have any air conditioner in summer, and that's not so cool. But Planet Fitness doesn't work. But that's a nice try, though. Thank you. It's a nice plug on them. I don't mind anybody who wants to go there, and that's their thing. I get it. But I hope you have a great day. I gotta get going. I gotta go out and brush my car off. The snow is kind of yuck. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remember, life is very short. As you see, I can stand up, so there you go. Have a great day.